What if Khamzat Chimaev loses on Saturday against Robert Whittaker? What will happen? In this press conference, he was very humble. He was not the usual, oh, I'll smash everybody, I'll kill everybody. He was very humble, and I don't know why. Maybe because he has not been in the game for over a year now. I think his last fight was against Kamaru Usman in Abu Dhabi in October last year, right? So for someone that is trying to chase the belt, he should have been active more. He should have been, fighting more. For someone that is trying to win the belt very soon. Now he's currently ranked number 13 in the middleweight division now. So he's fighting number 3 ranked Robert Whittaker. Ishola Adesanya is number 1. Sean Strickland is number 1. Ishola Adesanya is number 2. So now, in the press conference, if you watch the press conference, he was somehow cold, he was somehow, even the questions, when they were throwing the questions at him, he was just like, he wasn't the formal Khamzat that we used to know, like the one that would have, disturbed everywhere with noise. And he has changed his looks, too. He has changed his looks, he keep on the hair now. He's keeping the hair. So what do you think? Who do you think will actually win this fight? Though I'm leaning towards Robert Whittaker, I'm leaning towards a knockout, possibly, because anybody can get knocked out at this stage in MMA. People are dangerous when they get into the cage, and we can see anything happen to anybody. So Khamzat Chimaev said he has changed his team. Like, he used to train in Sweden, but since he relocated to UAE, he said he formed his own team. That I think UAE gave him a passport to become citizen or so. So he said he formed his own team, and he has been training with them, and he was training with Olympic gold medalist, to sharpen up his wrestling game. So I don't know. I think he has learned a lot from all his past fights. He was tested against Gilbert Burns. Gilbert Burns gave him a tough time. That was a very tough fight for him. He got knocked down. Gilbert's power knocked him down. Then his second test was against Kamaru Usman, former welterweight champion. That fight was very tough, and though he took Kamaru down in the first round, and he tried to submit him or something, Kamaru escaped the submission attempt. And the round 2, round 3, I think Kamaru won that fight. Kamaru won because Kamaru, had landed more strikes in round 2 and round 3. So I believe Kamaru won that fight. So now he's facing Robert Whittaker. Robert Whittaker has fought 2 times this year already. He fought Paulo Costa in February. He fought Ikram Aliskerov in May. He's in May or June. Now he's fighting Khamzat. Robert is actually he's thought for that, because no, you cannot be fighting 3 times a year and not be giving your credit, because it's not. Alex Pereira is the only one that has fought 4 times this year already. So let's give Robert Whittaker some credit. And he didn't need to take this fight. He said he was the one that called for the fight. I think they were supposed to fight before, and I think Khamzat cancelled it or so due to health issues, and Robert moved on to fight other people. Now he's the next in line for the belt after Sean Strickland and Duplessis fights in January. Robert Whittaker is next in line. Now he's risking that position to fight Khamzat Chimaev. He's risking it because if he loses against Khamzat would actually take that spot, number 3 spot, automatically and fight for the belt. So Robert is, I don't know, but a lot of credit to him for taking that fight, because some people would have just ducked the fight, like, never, I would not take it because I'm the next in line for the belt. Why would I now risk it? We know a lot of people that have done that. Kobe Covington did that in the welterweight division. He refused to take fight with upcomers, Ian Gary, all those guys. He refused before he fought for the belt against Leon Edwards December last year. So now Robert is a very solid guy for taking that, but I believe his spirit is actually high in this fight. Because he knows that he's fighting against a very tough opponent. Khamzat, on the other hand, is a very humble man in this whole fight week, because I'm very surprised that all his interviews, he has not blasted anybody. The only person he put on blast was Dricus Du Plessis. He said Izzy was a better fighter in that fight against Dricus Du Plessis, that Izzy was touching him before he caught him. But it's just because Dricus wanted the belts more than Izzy. That's why he was able to win. He gave props to a lot of people that came before him. He gave props to Kamaru Usman too. He said Kamaru was a very good fighter, and that was one of the best fights he had. When they fought. So he was giving props. He was not the usual disrespect to Khamzat that used to. I think recently when Alex Pereira won, knocked out Kali Roundtree, he tweeted too that congratulations to Alex, respect, all those kind of things. That's what we want from this guy. Me, I stopped being a fan when he started being cocky. When he started, you need to win a belt first. Then you can now, sit on top of the world and say, oh, I'm the champion now. Whoever wants to come and get it. But now you were fighting in the welterweight division before they moved you to middleweight. Now you're already talking. There was one time I was talking about light heavyweight division too. Fine, you're a very good fighter, but I believe you should be focused on one thing first, one division first. For someone that doesn't even have a good health, good immune system or something like that, you need to be focused on one weight class. I think the middleweight is very good for him, for his body. He doesn't need to cut so much weight. I think that's a plus for him. So Robert Whittaker, on the other hand, can knock out Khamzat. Robert is a very good boxer, very good kickboxer, a very good striker, and he has a very strong takedown defense too. I think he has some solid wrestling too. So in this fight, it could be a very good fight, very tough fight. See what Khamzat told this in their interview here.
With your team, know more people now, so much easier.
You built your own team?
Yeah.
And who else are you training with? I saw you wrestling against the Olympic champ.
Yeah.
Hard. It's so hard.
Yeah, they has a good movements now. So, but the hard for them is go wrestle against the wall. Like athletes, if you're Olympic gold medalist, bro, you should be a good man. They feel good, man. If you're elite wrestler, you feel grappling as well good.
Yeah.
The movements. That guy is crazy good, man. So
unbelievable how good.
It was fun to wrestle with him.
Challenge yourself in those ways.
Yeah, of course, man.
It's hard to find people when you become who you are, especially when you're so good at everything, to step outside of your comfort zone. How important is it for you to go out and seek out the Olympic champion and say, I want to feel, because honestly, in most instances.
This is what this is saying here. He said, for Khamzat to go and to reach out to Olympic fighters, Olympic gold medalists that he want to train with them. He knew that the challenges in front of him are very enormous. He's facing a lot of top fighters now, and he needs to step up his game and train with a lot of top fighters that can actually add value to his skill set.
Pretty much anyone. But to put yourself up against it like that, like how important is it to feel like, man, this is a tough battle to overcome?
I like to test myself, against anyone. So if he's good on striking, I want to try with him. If I'm good on the ground, I go with him. If wrestler, I go wrestler with him. That makes you better fighter, So it makes you better everywhere. So, but thanks God, we have a lot of guys good on everything. We have great boxers, great wrestlers in my country. So whatever I ask the help about, they come and just helping me. It's normal.
The champ is Dricus du Plessis. What do you make of him? Because I got to be honest, man. Like, at first I thought he wasn't very good, but clearly he's good, right? Because he beats everybody, and then he goes and finishes Adesanya. Like, what do you make of Dricus du Plessis? Especially seeing that he submitted Izzy. I've never seen him submit anybody.
Yeah, but Izzy is going down slowly. I don't think so. He's that motivated like before.
You don't think so?
I don't think so, but Izzy is better fighter than du Plessis, I think.
You think Izzy's better than Dricus?
Yeah,
but they fought.
They fought, but like a fighter, but then you have how much you're hungry, how much you want. These things is what you can be a bad fighter, and you could be some guy can beat you up 4 rounds and last round because of your heart, you win the fight, So that's that thing he don't have anymore, I think. But he is a good fighter. He's not bad fighter. I think he's much better than du Plessis. But du Plessis wants more. Now he wants to be a champ. He wants to stay there. That's why he took the belt, win the fight.
Du Plessis.
So here he said Izzy is better than du Plessis. That Izzy was winning the fight before du Plessis caught him and submitted him. Well, I agree with him. Izzy was actually touching du Plessis on the feet, before du Plessis changed the level and grabbed Izzy and submitted him. But I think du Plessis now, I don't think that guy is ready to to actually drop the belt anytime very soon, because he knew that he suffered a lot before he got the belt, before he even get a title shot. So nobody rushed him to the title shot, so he wasn't pushed to that. He fought a lot of hard fights before he got to the title shot. So I'll see what will happen. Let's see what will happen, because this weekend will be the determinant of what will happen next. If Khamzat is able to win over Robert Whittaker, I think he's next for his title shot against du Plessis maybe next summer, after their Ramadan or so. So let's see what happens. So what do you think is happening this weekend with Khamzat and Robert Whittaker? Who do you think will win? With what you have seen so far about Khamzat Chimaev, are you convinced that he's ready to fight? Drop your comment, like this video. Thank you for watching. See you soon.